The Comanche, got it all finished up, putting all the decals on, shot a little dull coat on. I had a little bleed on the canopy, which is no big deal. What I use is micro brushes and some thinner, dip it in, and I just clean up the bleed on the canopy with some thinner, and you're done. And with micro brushes, you can, after you use them, because they're basically disposable and one-time use, you can clip the brush part off, and you got yourself a nice little sculpting tool, a glue applicator, or whatever else you can use it for, even for if you want to kit bash it on a model kit. Decals going pretty good. I did leave off a couple of decals on the canopy, which is basically the pilot's name, and since I didn't build a specific helicopter, I left the name off. Kind of want to make it generic. Now if I am told to build a specific helicopter with a specific pilot's name, I'll put it on there, but about the only decal I left off. It's actually pretty cool looking. So Rod, your Comanche's all done and be ready to go out to you. The Galactica, I had to get rid of the Salzo decals. I couldn't use them. They were not sealed, and they were kind of scuffed up from being in the sack with all the parts. So what I did was I went and printed off some decals on some decal film, and I made them a little bit longer because it's a little short, but that'll work, and they're much more nicer, and you can read it, and more vibrant. So I got the both decals on both sides of the bay, and let that dry. I shot some sealer on it, and we're good to go. As you can tell, it's all lit. And speaking of lights, Clarence, I want to tell you and YouTube world, I did not light the bays. And I want to tell you all why, because this was starting to fight me, and I do not fight models anymore. Because if you start fighting a model, that's when you'll start having mistakes. And it was just starting to get the lights in and the wires, so I just went ahead and I just called it. We're gonna leave it like that. It's and it's not too bad. I mean, I'm sorry I couldn't get it in there, but I will not fight a model anymore, because it's just mistake after mistake, and you'll just cause more mistakes. But it is taking shape. I just gotta do just a little more weathering on here, and we can call it. And Clarence, I can get this out to you. Next thing I gotta do is the base, and I gotta figure out what kind of base I want to do, and use the Randy Cooper plaques. That's the only thing I didn't do to it, was light the base, but I think we're in good shape. So hopefully I'll get one more pass of weathering on here, and we'll be good to go. So I'll probably work on the base this weekend, put another sealer on the Galactica, and probably start another helicopter this weekend. So stay tuned for that.